And then we go meet the Australians and they say we're going to go clubbing. And Tommy and I really aren't. I mean, look at this. We're not really clubbing.
It's like nude party, dancing around, dropped everything. It's like nude party, and my friends are out to the side and they're like,
Ex Fabula started back in 2009 when a group of 5 founders, we were all having conversations about how it'd be really great if Milwaukee would have a storytelling group. So eventually we decided maybe we should be the ones to make that happen. And we decided to get together at Maharaja, and over some Indian food, we decided that we were going to have an event 6 weeks later. Now when we had that first event, we knew that we loved storytelling. I don't think we exactly knew why it was so powerful though. But we would see things like there was a woman who told a story of having a stroke, what it was like to actually have a stroke, the experience, and then she told of her, very difficult recovery afterwards. And after that event, a very young woman went over to this slightly older woman, and they started having this conversation. They didn't know each other previously, but this event somehow connected them. And we would see this time and time again, total strangers connecting with each other after someone shared a story. And I think that's when we started having all these conversations saying, what is so powerful about storytelling? It's this contradiction. It both brings us together because through stories we're sharing universal experiences, just the things that make us human. But at the same time, the story acknowledges that we all come from different places and we are totally unique. And it kind of validates and celebrates that diversity. So with those two factors together, we've just kind of looked at Ex Fabula as an opportunity to have more Milwaukeeans have their voices be heard and connect people, building community as we go.
Ex Fabula is really just tapping into something that we've done naturally for thousands of years, the art of storytelling. It's about telling stories to each other, no longer around campfires. Often the stories are being told from our TVs, from movies, from radios, other places. This gives us an opportunity to actually get together with other people. We come together, we listen to these stories that are true, that are inspiring, that are sad, that are remarkable, that are funny. In so many different ways, we get insights into people we wouldn't otherwise get. It really provides opportunities for people to express themselves, to feel heard, to bond with the communities in which they live, and really to work with other people in ways that they wouldn't otherwise get an opportunity to do. I love sitting in the audience and listening to someone who's clearly a first-time storyteller. They may not be as refined, but here you hear their stories. And the remarkable aspect is that they're true, that they're willing to stand there and tell complete strangers things that are very personal to them. Anything can happen. When we show up to an Ex Fabula event, we know that we'll hear something unique, we'll hear something different. It will be something that we can't get anywhere else. And it will be live. These are real people interacting with real people.
Now we're going to ask you to do like that synchronized swimming.
Getting off the hook is my superpower.
90% humidity. It was really hot, and
ooh, this one goes by the letter C. Okay. Summer 1969, went to 3-day concert at Goose Lake, Michigan. Great band, crazy times, and 9 months later, a baby was born. Bonus!
Hunker down next to the fence between a garage and just pray.